Okay, so the equation for a circle, it has a center of h and k. I don't remember why they use h and k, they just do. And a radius of r is always x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals the radius squared. So it's something squared plus something squared equals something squared. It's based on the Pythagorean theorem, of course. Now, the important thing here is this minus sign for the center basically just means that when you're looking at the equation, what you want to do to find the center is switch the sign. Because if you think like x minus 2, well, that would mean 2 is the h. And if it's y plus 3, that's the same as y minus negative 3. So basically you want to switch the sign for the center. And it's always equal to the radius squared. So if you look at this right here, the radius is not 36. The radius squared is 36, which means the radius has to be 6. All right, but let's do this thing. So the center, switch the signs here. We get 2, we get negative 3. That's your center. So right off the bat, gone, because that's negative 2, positive 3. And for the radius, remember, this is equal to the radius squared. So if you take a square root, you get the radius is 6. So it's choice 2. All right, if we look down at this one down here, again, we have to switch the signs. So instead of negative 5, positive 5. Instead of positive 3, negative 3. That's your center. And the radius is the square root of 16, because the radius squared is 16, which means the radius is 4. So 5, negative 3, and a radius of 4. So for this one, we're going to use the same exact formula, except the difference is they give us the center and the radius, and we got to figure out what the equation is. So we just plug it in. And remember, switch the signs for the center. So we have a center of 7, negative 3, which means we're looking for x minus 7 squared plus y plus 3 squared equals radius of 4. This equals 4 squared, or to simplify matters, because none of these have a squared, we actually square that 4, and we get 16. So that looks like choice 3. All right, down here. Same idea, we have a center of negative 3, 2, which means we can start off with x plus 3 squared plus y minus 2 squared equals, the diameter is 10. Well, that doesn't mean we just put equals 10. That means we need to know that the radius is 5, which means this equals either 5 squared, which this is a perfectly acceptable fine thing that you can totally write, or you could also rewrite it like this, where you actually square that 5. So either of these two are acceptable and totally correct.